So, what's it like to own a 2020 Beta 250 RR Racing? Well, today you're going to hear my thoughts after 2 years and 76 hours. Let's get into it. Righto, so overall, it's good. Has it had its problems? Yeah, it has. As far as I know, Beta's fixed a lot of the known issues. I haven't experienced the main bearing issue that was happening with the 2020 Betas still, so I'm pretty lucky there. However, I did experience the Speedo cable malfunction and some broken wiring, but Beta Australia covered that under warranty as the bike was only about 6 months old, so I'm pretty thankful for that. I've done a top end rebuild on it at, I think it was 70 or 72 hours or something. The piston looks pretty good. I had some trouble with the throttle sticking on, so I wasn't sure whether there was something else mechanically wrong. So yeah, went ahead and got it pulled down, top end rebuilt, but that didn't solve the issue. However, I did find that the throttle cable got a kink in it right here, and that was jamming up occasionally. So it wasn't constant problem, so I wasn't sure what was causing it to start with, and I couldn't find anything that sort of really stood out to me as to what the issue was, but turns out it was the throttle cable. I've replaced that. I've taken it for a couple of rides. Touch wood, haven't had a drama since. I also had a problem with the standard fuel cap. The breather on it wasn't working. You'd open the cap and you could hear the air escape. So I've gone for an Aftermarket Ballard's cap. So far so good. It seems to be venting properly, and I haven't had any more suction from the tank. I have been through a set of tyres with it. I had Dunlops on it to start with. I had an MX-33 front and the AT81 rear, and I found them a really good combination. But I've since gone and fitted some Mitas Terraforce on there. I've got the medium hard on the front, which it's a good tyre. It's definitely the grippiest medium hard I've had, but it's not the same as the MX-33 soft front that I had. So I'll probably just put up with it for now, and once it wears down a bit I'll replace it. But we've also got the same on the rear, and on the rear it's really good. It's holding up pretty well. I've done a few rides on it since it's new. We usually ride out to our spots, so it's done some bitumen as well, a couple of trips to work, etc. So yeah, overall I'm happy with them, but I definitely find this a little bit slippery, so I will probably replace that with a soft down the track. I went for the racing just because it didn't have the oil injection. I just figured it's one less thing to go wrong. So it's premix, it's Carby. It's got a lot of low down grunt being Carby. I have test ridden a KTM 300 TPI, and I found it very laggy on the bottom end. That first initial hit that you give them, it seemed very sluggish. Probably could change it with a power valve spring. Not sure with the KTMs there, but the Carby's definitely got more punch straight off the bottom, which is pretty good. I'm glad I stuck with the little 250 because it's powerful enough as it is, and it's going to be way more than I'll ever learn to hold on to. The KYB forks on this model are a bit harsh in the first part of the stroke, but if you're hitting stuff hard, it's quite plush. So when the fork seals need doing, I'll just see if I can get it re-shimmed, just to make the first initial a little bit smoother, just because obviously I'm not a racer or a professional rider, nowhere near it, so just a little bit more cush in the top part of the stroke might be a bit nicer for me. The ZF shock has been awesome. I haven't really had much to do with them until I bought this bike, but yeah, it's been good and performed flawlessly. I've messed around with some of the suspension settings. I haven't adjusted anything in compression and dampening for the rear shock. I've just adjusted the preload just to try and get that sag right. I have, however, backed out the compression on the forks all the way so that they're as soft as possible, but it's still a little bit too harsh. The carbon fibre pipe guard I got from new with the bike. It's been awesome. As you can see, it's had its fair share of nicks and smacks and whatnot. Touch wood, the pipe's still good in underneath. The AXP bash plate is awesome. It has taken a lot of hits, and being plastic, it's good too. You can slide over your rocks and stuff. You don't tend to get hung up as much as the alloy, and it reduces a lot of noise bounce back to you, so everything sounds a little bit quieter. It also covers your linkage, which is good. So yeah, you can protect that and slide over all sorts. Still got the standard silencer on it. It's good. It's not too loud. You still get a good note on it when it's on pipe, without being overly loud. But yeah, all in all, that's all I've done. I'm pretty happy with it overall. Yes, it's had its niggles and issues, but these things happen, I guess. But otherwise, I'm happy with it. Would I buy another one? Yeah, I'd probably buy another one. I wouldn't mind trying their 4-stroke range, but if I was to get another 2-stroker, I think I'd probably go for the 200 and possibly even get the base model, because I've heard that the suspension's a little bit plusher on it. It has the oil injection as well, and it's a little bit cheaper. So, but yeah, I'm happy with it. All right, take care, stay safe. I'll see you in the next one.